welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with my favorite beach scents from my collection, you guys. We just returned from our family beach vacation, you guys, and I wore most of these perfumes that I'm about to talk to you guys today, but I have some that I didn't take with me, but some of them I wore on our vacation. Honestly, I know we smell a perfume and we say, oh, this would make a great beach perfume, but until you actually go to the beach and you wear them on the beach and see how they perform, you know, in that salty sea breeze and, you know, sweatiness and sunshine and the hot weather, you don't really get the full picture, right? So I actually got to test some of these out on the beach on our vacation. They are all amazing fragrances to wear on the beach, whether it's a beach outing or getaway, just day at the beach, whatever it is. They perform so well and smell so amazing on the beach, you guys, in that salty sea breeze and nice sunny weather. I have something for everyone on this list, you guys. I have really super expensive niche fragrances to super affordable celebrity fragrances on this list. So there's something for everybody. Just because I can afford these really expensive niche fragrances, it doesn't mean that everyone can or want to afford or buy that expensive of fragrances, right? So I have to be understanding of everyone, and I don't want to just pretend that I only buy like $700 niche fragrances. You know what I mean, you guys? I buy fragrances that are good. I don't care if it's celebrity, I don't care if it's $700, I don't care if it's $20. As long as it's an amazing, great fragrance, I buy it. If you guys want to see what they are, keep watching. Like I said, you guys, have really expensive like $700 niche fragrances to like, I don't know, $50 celebrity fragrances here, maybe even cheaper. So yeah, I got something for everyone, and that's what I do. That's who I am. I buy super expensive to super affordable as long as it's an amazing fragrance. I'm just not gonna sit here and pretend that I only buy really expensive fragrances. I'm gonna start with the most salty, the most sea breeze like fragrance in this mix here. It is none other than Olympia by Paco Rabanne. You guys, this thing, this is beach in a bottle, like beach skin, beach weather, beach sea breeze in a bottle. It's very salty. There's something salty about this fragrance. Salty is one of the accords in this fragrance. So this is basically, to put it simply, it's a salty vanilla, you guys. But it's just the right amount of salty, the right amount of sweet. It's just perfect. I wore this on our beach vacation. Boy, was it perfect. Perfect on the beach. My skin, like, I smell naturally good and like sun-kissed and touched by sea breeze. You know, like what I mean? That's the thing about this fragrance. It doesn't smell artificial on you. It just kind of like really meshes with your body chemistry and like adds to that salty skin that you get from sweat and your glistening skin. It makes you smell like you're really fresh and, you know, naturally smelling like this, because there's something salty about this fragrance. So it actually smells like really nice smelling skin. Like it smells like you have really amazingly good smelling skin. It's not like beast mode in your face. You definitely know it's a perfume kind of fragrance. You know what I mean? That you don't really smell like it, but it's your perfume that smells like it. That's really what most perfumes are. But this one, on the other hand, makes you smell like you naturally smell that way. It has all the really good accords that would smell amazing in a fragrance that is great for the beach. You got salty, you got vanilla, you got marine. There's some woodiness in this fragrance. It's white floral, it's amber, it's a little balsamic, slightly, only a very little bit powdery, and it's fresh. It's got that citrus freshness. It opens with green tangerine, which is the citrus in here, water jasmine, and ginger flower. So it's very unique, you guys. Honestly, I've never smelled a ginger flower, but I'm assuming it's going to smell kind of similar to ginger with that zing, but with a floral touch. To me, tangerine is smelling better in this fragrance than bergamot would smell, because bergamot would have taken it to a whole fresh citrus dimension if it had been bergamot in here. I feel like the tangerine actually works better with the saltiness and the vanilla in this fragrance. So, and in the middle you get salt as a note and vanilla. So those two, the salty vanilla aspect creates this sort of skin-like effect. So it smells like really good smelling skin, you guys, you know, which is perfect for the beach. You know, you're like, you know, with your beach hair, you're glistening and you're sweating a little bit, but you just look like this beach goddess, and you're wearing this fragrance. There's something very carnal about this fragrance, like very carnal about it, if you get what I mean. Smells like sexy skin. There's something very like sexy skin, your skin smells sexy naturally kind of thing about this fragrance. And in the base, obviously, you guys, you know, with the marine quality in here, there's ambergris in the base. It's something that you take from the sperm whales, like the gut. You know, it's something that forms in there, and it has that sort of sea quality, the very marine quality. Whenever you put ambergris in a fragrance, it's gonna give it a marine touch. It's gonna give it that marine accord. I can smell the sea, you know. And then in the base you also get, I think, cashmere wood and ambergris, which gives it a very like a marine touch. Perfect beach scent. Doesn't get better than this. And it performed amazing on the beach. Lasted pretty much all like 4 or 5 hours. I was on the beach the one day, and I switched the fragrance for nighttime, something different, but this lasted, and this does last longer than 5 hours. I mean, it would last all 8 hours for you, maybe a little longer. And if you have to respray, just go ahead and respray. It's totally worth it. This is Olympea Paco Rabanne. Next, I have something I just added to my collection, and I have been just sort of loving this fragrance, you guys. There's something really kind of like addictive about this fragrance. I really, really, really love it. And it was perfect for the beach, by the way. It doesn't have the marine accord and all that stuff like the Olympea, but this smelled amazing on the beach when I wore it, and it's definitely a very, very good summer fragrance that actually works really, really well on the beach as well. It just meshed with that salty sea breeze, and it just performed even better. Like, to me, I could smell it on me all day long. I actually wore this not on the beach, but like that night, like towards the evening. It was really good, like to wear on the beach vacation, to go out to like eat and stuff. This is Creed Aventus for her, you guys. Oh, really love the way this smells. There's something very fruity about this fragrance, but that patchouli that's in here adds slight bit of like very slight hint of kind of earthiness, almost kind of what vetiver gives fragrances. It's a very fruity and woody fragrance. It's floral, it's very fresh, it's citrus, it's musky. Like I said, you know, fruity, woody are two main accords. And then, like I said, it's very fresh, it's floral, it's musky, it's citrusy. It's got amber, there's a slight soft spiciness to it, and it's slightly a little bit green. So this has like bergamot and lemon in the opening, which is a huge citrus burst, and then there's patchouli, which is very prominent in the opening as well. There's pink pepper, adding a little bit of like bubbly brightness to the fragrance, and this has like green apple too, I believe, and there's a slight tad of violet, giving it a little powdery touch in the opening. So yeah, like very interesting top notes. I thought it was very interesting that they put patchouli in the top notes here. Usually in fragrances you find patchouli in the base, because patchouli is not a note that everyone appreciates, you know. I mean, like some people don't really like patchouli, it rubs them the wrong way. So fragrances, you find patchouli in the base so that the fragrances can last longer. I almost feel like if they had put patchouli in the base and that blackcurrant that they put in the base in the top, this would have been even better. But I like patchouli, so I like patchouli as long as it's done right with the other notes and it's blended well, which is the case in here. I love that blackcurrant note in the base, you guys. Oh my god, it's such a juicy burst. But it's really odd that it's in the base, but that juicy fruitiness lasts all the way through because it's in the base. And in the middle, I believe you get like a little bit of rose, styrax, and there's sandalwood and musk. And in the base, you get that juicy blackcurrant and peach, which you usually find juicy fruit notes in the top or in the middle. You also get some beautiful florals like ylang ylang, which is a beautiful yellow floral, which usually tends to be in the middle of fragrances. This is in the base. And then there is lilac in the base as well, which is another powdery floral note, which is usually you find it in the middle. And then there's amber, which is a kind of resin note that has a slight gourmand kind of vibe. It just worked with that hot sunny weather and the sea breeze and everything. I think that salt in the sea breeze kind of added to it. So yeah, I think it's a great one for a beach day, dinner, lunch at the beach, something like that, a resort next to the beach. That would work really well. This is Creed Aventus for her. Next, I have 3 fragrances that I talked to you guys about so many times. There's one here that works super well on the beach because of that like marine ambergris kind of vibes in here. This really reminds me of sparkling blue waters in the Mediterranean, you know, the ocean, and really good yacht life on the ocean, honestly. This is none other than Telea by Tiziana Terenzi. You guys know I've talked to you a million times about this fragrance. Really, like when I smell this, it transports me. Really, that freshness in this fragrance just transports me to a beautiful tropical beach getaway, honestly. This would be great to wear on a yacht, like on, you know, if you're like cruising around on your yacht or your boat or whatever. Perfect fragrance for that. Ironically, it's actually named after a yacht. This is named after Paolo Terenzi's yacht Telea. So obviously that's what Paolo had in mind when he created this fragrance. The ocean, the yachts, you know, basically the marine life is what he had in mind. I believe he's a captain, and literally it's in the booklet that comes with this fragrance that this is a marine sort of fragrance. It is definitely something that should remind you of beautiful sparkling blue waters of the ocean. It is a marine fragrance that has ambergris in it, so duh, obviously. It's an extremely aquatic, fresh fragrance. It should remind you of the ocean, it should remind you of water. It's a very woody, musky, sweet, fruity, aquatic, fresh, powdery rose, aromatic kind of fragrance. It opens with Calabrian bergamot and Sicilian orange. Really good quality citruses, and then there is hawthorn flower, which is really unique, and then there is Bulgarian rose, which is the most expensive rose oil, and then there is Romagna pear, which adds that really sort of feminine juicy fruit touch. And then you guys, this fragrance has ambergris twice. It has it in the middle and it has it in the base, which makes this a very much a marine fragrance, you guys. It's a very aquatic marine fragrance. So there's ambergris in the middle. You know what ambergris is? You know, it comes from the whale, the sperm whale, which kind of gives you those marine sea vibes. And then there's Lactite jasmine, there's Peruvian heliotrope, red patchouli, and ylang ylang in the middle. So in the base there's ambergris again, 2 doses of ambergris. There's Tahitian vetiver, and there's musk, there's mahogany, and I believe there is Cambodian oud in here. Obviously it's a very, very marine, aquatic, fresh fragrance that's supposed to remind you of the sparkling blue waters of the ocean. Perfect beach scent. I wore this on the beach. That was the first day I believe I wore this. Oh my goodness, with that sea breeze, like you wear this, it really puts you in that yacht life kind of vibes, you know, on the beach, like you're some rich person on a yacht on the ocean just cruising around, you know what I mean? And you're lying on the beach and you smell this, it's so fresh. It just lifts up your mood, and this lasted all day on my skin and my clothes. Actually, it was on my clothes still even after washing them, sort of, right? I could faintly smell it still. So it's very, very much like a long-lasting fragrance. It is expensive. Now remember, 15% isn't a discount, 20% is definitely not a discount. Those don't even cover the margins they add on to fragrances, especially expensive ones like this. What is this, like $575? I forget the price now. You can buy these on fragrancebuy.ca, which is really affordable. I mean, you can get Atlantide, which I will be talking about here soon, which is usually $750. And on Fragrance Buy, it's like 400 something. And by the way, they're not paying me to say this. They haven't sent me any fragrances. I'm just trying to save you guys some money. I know some companies are pushing these 15-20% discounts on fragrances like this on YouTube. Yeah, I'm just trying to save you some money. One of my followers actually just let me know that she bought Atlantide on fragrancebuy.ca for like $412 instead of paying $750, you guys. I used to recommend a certain website that only had like a 15-20% discount, which I don't anymore, you guys. Like, I found out how much more affordable you can buy these on other websites, and I felt like it was a crime for me to continue to recommend you guys a 15-20% discount when you can get this for really deeper discounts on websites like fragrancebuy.ca and other places. And for me to know that and not share that with you guys would be a very deceitful thing, and I would feel really bad. That's why I'm sharing with you guys. Save your money. Buy from discounted websites like fragrancebuy.ca, or there's Max Aroma, and then there is like Fragrance Net. There's, oh my goodness, Fragrance X. There are a ton of it. I will link all the discounted website down below in my description box. Don't fall for those measly discounts, you guys. You need to save some money on expensive fragrances like this. This is Tiziana Terenzi Telea. Next, I have another one from Tiziana Terenzi. I'm not gonna stay here very long. This is Atlantide, or Atlantide. That's how the Italians pronounce it. Oh my goodness. I also wore this on my beach vacation, you guys. Performed so beautifully on the beach. Really, really amazing fragrance if you want to feel like you're in like a tropical location, a tropical beach surrounded by all these exotic florals and stuff. That's what this is, and it's kind of fruity with that gorgeous passion fruit note in it. This has tuberose in it. It's kind of like a white floral fruity fragrance that's perfect for a beach getaway, for a tropical vacation period, really, or any beach vacation or beach day or anything, anywhere. This opens with this beautiful passion fruit note, you guys. Oh my god, it's yummy, and it just looks just like the juice color, you know, passion fruit juice. Reminds me of actually passion fruit juice. This has tuberose absolute in it, so it's very much like in the opening. So if you don't really like tuberose, you won't care for this, but who doesn't like tuberose, you know? It's beautiful, beautiful white floral. And this also has Calabrian bergamot and rose in the opening as well. And in the middle, you get tuberose again, so it's double dose of tuberose. There's narcissus, there is cassis, there's red berry, there is orris, which is a powdery note. And then there's orange blossom as well, I believe, in here in the middle. And in the base, you get musk, benzoin, and amber. You know, benzoin smells kind of like vanilla. Musk is very kind of edgy. And then there is amber, which is also kind of a resin note that has a slight twist of gomo in it. So yeah, this smells more like the beautiful white floral trees around a beach. You know, like when you go to a tropical island, you can smell those beautiful florals right on the beach. You know, they're growing next to it. That's kind of the vibe this is giving me. This fragrance was named after Atlantide, or Atlantide as the Italians pronounce it. You know the story of the lost city of Atlantide. So I actually did a dedicated review of this fragrance, which is a very in-depth, very nice review, you guys. Check that out. I will link it up here and down in the description box. And I also did a review of Telea, full review of it. Check that out as well. I'll link that as well. This is a gorgeous fragrance, you guys. I wore it on the beach. And the next one, you guys also know I talk a million times about this, is Tiziana Terenzi Tibet. This, you guys, is sexiness in a bottle. This has that beautiful warm sand note. This has coconut in it. Oh, this has candy as a note in it. It's very sweet, by the way. Oh, so sexy, sexy, sexy fragrance. This is actually something you would want to wear on your beach vacation or your beach getaway when you go out to dinner, you know, a romantic date or, you know, dinner date or whatever have you. It's very, very beautiful, and it really meshes well with that whole like hot sand vibe, you know, on the beach. And the sea breeze really works amazing. I wore this on our beach vacation out to dinner. We were on the marina and I was wearing this and I could just really get like huge whiffs of this. I got a ton of compliments, by the way, on this fragrance while we were waiting for a table. People weren't wearing masks, you guys. And by the way, you guys, I don't know how people are saying that people smell their fragrances through the masks. I don't know. I'm not so sure, because not once have I smelled anyone's fragrance through the mask, you guys. I mean, these people must have really, really good, like, projecting sort of chemistry skin or something, which I doubt, because I haven't smelled anyone while wearing my mask, you guys. Which, by the way, is the reason why I haven't done my most complimented fragrances, because guys, I'm not gonna lie and tell you that I got complimented on fragrances during the lockdown when no one could smell me through their mask. I can't smell anyone through the mask, honestly. But this time, no one was wearing their masks out waiting for, you know, our tables. And the group of people sitting next to us, they were like, wow, you smell really good. I was like, well, thank you. And then I think the sea breeze helped. Like, the breeze was coming from my direction to them. You know what I mean? Like, the breeze was taking me there. It opens with bergamot and some green notes, which is really like nice and crisp to me, I think. I think it really complements what's in the middle, because the opening doesn't linger that long, and it gives away to that gorgeous middle, which has that coconut, the warm sand note. Oh my God. And it has a bunch of like exotic floral notes in the middle, and there's that juicy peach. In the base you get that big dose of vanilla, the musk with that sexy edge, and then there's that delicious candy note in the base, which makes it super sweet. And then there are some woody notes in this fragrance. Super sexy fragrance, you guys. And by the way, again, you know, Atlantide and Tibet, all this you can buy. Actually, you can even buy Tibet on FragranceNet, which is really nice and affordable. So yeah, make sure to get a deep discount on these more expensive fragrances, you guys. Buy them on discounted websites. This is Tiziana Terenzi Tibet. The next fragrance, I want to introduce this one next, because I'm not gonna call this a dupe. Now, so don't get me wrong, I'm not going to call this a dupe, because it's not a dupe to Tibet. But this kind of reminds me of some aspects of Tibet. So this one is an affordable one if you, let's say, can't afford Tibet or something. This is Al Harman Amber Oud Gold. You guys, this one is really sexy too. This is very much a beach scent. This one is a little bit more even beachy than Tibet, I would say. But this gives me a little bit of those like Tibet vibes, but not exactly Tibet. You can't duplicate Tibet. I tell you something, that is a gorgeous fragrance. Nothing can duplicate that. But I'm saying if you can't afford Tibet, or you don't like a certain note in Tibet, this would be a good one for you. And this one is a lot more aquatic and fresh than Tibet, which Tibet isn't, right? So this has like the sweet vibes, like fruity vibes from Tibet. This is a lot more aquatic and fresh. So yeah, definitely a perfect beach scent, you guys. This is very sweet. This is fruity. It is very fresh. It's very aquatic. It's got amber. It's powdery. It's musky. It is woody, and it has vanilla in it. It opens just like Tibet with green notes and bergamot. So do you see the similarities a little bit here? But you will see how it differs as we go down into the middle notes and the base notes. And in the base, you get a lot of really juicy fruity notes in here, you guys. You get like a bunch of fruit notes, and I don't even know all the fruit notes in here, you guys. There's a whole bunch, and I definitely know there's pineapple in here, and I know there's melon in here, and it has got amber in the middle as well. And in the base, you get musk, vanilla, and woody notes, but I'm very certain there is some kind of marine note in the base as well, which is not listed. But all those fruity notes, you guys, can give a fragrance, like really juicy ones, can give a fragrance, this aquatic fresh vibes. Definitely very like fresh, aquatic kind of fragrance for the beach, you guys, to wear on the beach, you know, dinner on the beach. You can wear this nighttime too, by the way. All day you can wear this. It's unisex, as I said. Both men and women can pull it off really nicely. Amazing, amazing beach day, beach vacation, beach getaway fragrance, our Harmon Amber Oud Gold. Next, I have a great summer fragrance that's great for any time in the summer, but this is really going to make a really great beach fragrance as well, you guys, because of all the notes in here. This is none other than Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. Now this one, you guys, there's coconut in here. That coconutiness in here is what makes it like that, like beachy suntan type of thing. Really doesn't smell like suntan lotion. Now when I say suntan-y, I mean like that coconutty vibes, you know. It's coconutty, it's white floral, it's yellow floral, it's sweet, it's ambery, it has vanilla, there's woody notes, this slightly warm spiciness about it, and it is a little bit nutty as well. So it opens with bergamot, pink pepper, which are bright kind of notes, you know, kind of sparkly notes, and then there's slight hint of spiciness from cardamom in the opening, and there's a nuttiness from that pistachio in the opening. And in the middle you get gorgeous white yellow florals like jasmine, there's tuberose, there's ylang ylang. And in the base you get a huge dose of coconut, you guys, which lasts all the way through, obviously because it's in the base. It's got amber, which is always a great note, benzoin and tonka bean, which gives it a strong kind of vanilla scent, because benzoin and tonka bean smell like vanilla. It's a fragrance that has like sort of like sophisticated, rich vibes, yacht vibes about it. Just like kind of Talea, but it doesn't have the marine aquatic aspects like Talea, but it is like the, you know, the more coconutty, beachy vibe fragrance. Perfect for the beach because of the coconut in here especially. This one is Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. So next I have a fragrance, you guys, that is very kind of, again, coconutty, tropical kind of fragrance. This one is Tamarindo by Memo Paris. Nice tropical fragrance for all summer long, to wear all summer long. But this would be especially great on a tropical beach vacation, you guys. It's very sweet, it's very fruity, very tropical, citrusy, white floral, patchouli, woody kind of fragrance. It opens with a bunch of citruses like mandarin orange, there's bergamot, and I think there's a hint of cardamom, so there's a slight spice zing in the opening. In the middle, you get a bunch of really gorgeous white yellow florals like ylang ylang, jasmine, tuberose. So there's pineapple in the middle as well, which adds that tropical fruity vibe. There's peach with the juiciness, and there's coconut that adds that sort of coconut beach vibe, like coconut suntan beach vibe. And in the base you get benzoin, vanilla, both. So benzoin smells like vanilla as well. So there's vanilla and benzoin, huge dose of vanilla, and there's patchouli. You can smell the patchouli in it, which in my opinion in this, the patchouli is a little bit prominent, which I know some people aren't going to like. So I just want to mention that. But I like it, you guys. It's a very strong fragrance, very tropical. I mean, look at that. Even the cover has the beach on it. Like even the picture is a sunset on a beach, really. Yeah, it's a gorgeous fragrance that you can wear on the beach if you want that more of like the coconutty, suntan beach vibes with the fruitiness in there. It is amazing for a beach day, beach getaway, especially if it's a tropical beach getaway, which is why I didn't bring this on my beach getaway, because it wasn't a tropical beach getaway, you guys. I'm going to bring this along when we go on a tropical beach getaway, you guys. We've got that on hold, you guys. So yeah, I will bring this on that getaway. This is Tamarindo by Memo. So last but not least, I have two very affordable celebrity fragrances, you guys. These may be affordable. These may be, you know, not $700, $400, $200 like some of these fragrances here, but they certainly are really good fragrances, and I'm not gonna not wear them because, oh, I'm not gonna wear you because you're $40, or, well, I'm gonna buy you and wear you but not tell you about it. It would be really silly. So I love these, and I really love wearing them. First one I have for you here is Miami Glow by JLo. Oh, you guys, look at the little, I love this cutesy little like pair of sandals, slippers. Oh, this thing, you guys, very much a gorgeous fragrance for summer in general, but will be amazing to wear on the beach with your glistening skin and your, you know, like water droplets on your face, your salty kind of like sweaty skin. Perfect fragrance. It is sweet, it's tropical, it's coconutty, which is really amazing for like that suntan kind of lotion type of beach vibes. And it is vanilla, it's citrus, it's fruity, it's musky, it's fresh, it's slightly powdery, it's white floral. It's an amazing fragrance. The moment I spray this, you guys, it just smells very fresh and clean. You will smell like someone who really smells good all the time, you know? Really love it. I know this is an oldie but a goodie. This is kind of an oldie, like I think this was released a while ago, but still something I enjoy wearing. The lasting power isn't amazing, but you know what, you guys, this is Skinny Bottle. Put it right in your little beach bag and you can respray it, and it's actually really refreshing when you spray it. It makes you feel clean and like refreshed. That passion fruit note in the opening of this fragrance, you guys know I just love that passion fruit note. Immediately, passion fruit gives tropical vibes to fragrances because it's a tropical fruit, you guys. You know what I mean? It's so delicious. And this also has that coconut in the opening with that passion fruit. Suntan lotion, beachy vibes. Seriously, really good. Like, you will feel like you're lying on a tropical beach. And this has also like grapefruit, I think, as a citrus note, which is very refreshing. In the middle, you get some really unique and beautiful floral notes. There's cyclamen, which is like, I think it's like a fantasy floral note. I'm not very familiar with it actually. There's heliotrope, which is that gorgeous purple powdery floral note. And then there's orange blossom. In the base, you get amber, vanilla, and musk, which is perfect for base notes. And I'm sure a bunch of the notes in here are synthetic notes because I get that sort of synthetic vibe, which is totally fine, you guys. Just because it's synthetic doesn't mean it's bad. So this gives more of that suntan lotion beach vibes, you know what I mean? So this is Miami Glow by Jennifer Lopez. Next, I also have a really nice celebrity fragrance, very coconutty, fruity, sweet fragrance, you guys. This is none other than Rihanna's Reb Fleur. This one, you guys, is very like fruity, sweet, coconutty. It's powdery, it's got like patchouli in it, it's musky, it's woody, it's kind of like slightly lactonic, and there's amber in it. It's a beautiful fragrance, you guys. I really, you know, it's a very beautiful kind of almost like coconutty suntan lotion type fragrance, also just like the JLo Miami Glow. It opens with a bunch of really juicy fruity notes like plum and peach and red berries, and then in the middle you get that coconut, which makes it very much like that suntan lotion sort of beach vibes to it. It has like hibiscus, which is like a tropical flower, you guys. Obviously it's a fantasy synthetic kind of note. I don't think hibiscus has actually a scent. From what I know, I grew up around that sort of flowers. And I believe it also has tuberose and violet with a slight powdery touch in the middle. And then in the base, you get all the good like base notes like vanilla, patchouli, amber, musk. Very much a suntan lotion, coconutty, sweet fragrance with like a little bit of like hints of that tuberose, bubblegummy creaminess. I'm sure the tuberose in here must be a synthetic tuberose because I can actually smell that very strongly. So yeah, it's got that like sort of bubblegummy sweet touch from that, I believe. And yeah, it's a great sweet kind of fruity, coconutty, suntan lotiony fragrance for your beach day. Lie on a beach and feel like you're bathed in suntan lotion and just like lie there and wear this. And there's something sexy about this fragrance as well, by the way. This is very well liked all over the world. I believe it's very popular in Germany as well. I remember hearing Jeremy Fragrance say that. Yeah, it's very popular here as well. This is Rihanna's Reb Fleur. So yeah, that's it, you guys. Those are all the fragrances that I like in my collection to wear on a beach getaway, beach day, beach outing, beach vacation, whatever have you. Really, really complement that sort of sea breeze, beach, suntan, hot weather. If I were to pick the perfect beach perfume, you guys, out of all these ones I talked about, it's actually going to be Olympia Paco Rabanne that takes the cake, because this one is beach in a bottle. Like it embodies everything about the beach, about the ocean. So, but I think all of them are really amazing beach fragrances, you guys. We just got back from our beach vacation and I wore some of them on our beach vacation, and they performed super well on the beach all day. And I thought, you know what, you guys might be going on your beach vacation or beach getaway or beach day very soon too, or already doing it as we speak. So I thought you guys might want to see what my favorite beach fragrances are in my collection. So yeah, here we have it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload. I will see you guys in my next video.